Welcome to Revealing the Narc. Join me as I highlight narcissistic traits in celebrities and public figures. Everything here is in my opinion and not professional advice. If you enjoy the analysis, please like and subscribe. You guys, Harry and Meghan are playing us. I started reading this article that was released tonight about the two events that Harry and Meghan have attended today, and I am convinced they are playing us. So, follow me as we go through this article, and I'm going to tell you exactly what they are doing to manipulate us, and I think I figured it out. I'd love to know your opinion on it also. I want to mention that I'm not a therapist, but I've grown up around a lot of narcissists, and then I married one. My stepmom is a malignant narcissist, and Meghan's behavior is exactly like my stepmom's, so take that as you may, and again, all of this is in my opinion, and it's allegedly. The title of the article is Meghan Markle attends gala night solo amid professional split from Prince Harry. While the suit's alum was in Beverly Hills to show support for her friend Tyler Perry, Harry was on the East Coast at the 2024 New York Times Deal Book Summit in NYC. This was just released a couple of hours ago. Meghan Markle showed up to the Paley Center for Media Gala at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel in Beverly Hills, California, to honor this year's honoree Tyler Perry on Wednesday. Just as a reminder, this has been something that's on the calendar for months. It was speculated many months ago that Harry and Meghan were going to attend this event together. Just as a reminder, Tyler Perry is the godfather of Harry and Meghan's daughter. So it's a little significant and suspicious that Harry was not present at this event as it was expected that he would be. The Duchess of Sussex came without her husband, Prince Harry, who she recently professionally split from. Although Meghan was solo, she still wore her signature smile. The actress looked stunning in her strapless black gown that tastefully hugged her frame, while the suit's alum was in Beverly Hills to show support for her friend Tyler. Harry was on the East Coast at the 2024 New York Times Deal Book Summit in NYC. Meghan's choice in events, I believe, showcases that she's seeking the spotlight. So she probably, in my opinion, was really glad to be attending this high-profile event by herself in order to maintain her individual public image and to center the narrative around her. Without Prince Harry present, the spotlight naturally falls entirely on Meghan, allowing her to command attention without competition. And I've said in other videos that I believe that Meghan is, or she feels she is in competition with Harry. People that are narcissists, in my opinion, Meghan is allegedly a malignant narcissist. They are not collaborators, they're competitors. So I don't see that she feels in a partnership with Harry. Harry is someone she is competing with, and we can see the envy on her face whenever, he is chosen to go first. He is the one that's spoken to first. It's clear as day. Meghan is also trying to portray this image of perfection. The article highlights Meghan's signature smile and describes her as stunning in a strapless black gown. This aligns with the pattern of narcissistic individuals where they tend to curate a flawless image in order to maintain admiration and deflect negative attention, even during times of public scrutiny regarding their personal life. I also want to highlight Meghan's priorities here. She is attending a Hollywood event. She is honoring people that she believes are high status within Hollywood. This reinforces that she's looking to have connection with influential people in the entertainment industry. This aligns with narcissistic traits of associating with high-status individuals in order to bolster one's social standing and personal narrative. We know this is something that Meghan does all the time. She is always searching for the next level up, and then she ghosts everyone that helped her get to the place she was originally. There's a pattern of behavior that we've seen with Meghan doing this, and I'm not going to go into detail for this video, but if you're interested in examples of that Meghan has done, please drop it in the comments. I have so many that I can think of where Meghan has ghosted people, or in the narcissistic cycle, we would call that discarded people, as she feels in her mind she no longer has needs for them. This article is also referencing the professional split between Meghan and Harry and positions Meghan as independently navigating high-profile events. This narrative serves to showcase her as strong and self-sufficient and potentially deflecting speculation about tension in their relationship. So I'm going to come back to this about the type of event that Meghan is attending, but now let's talk a little bit about what this article says about Harry. Prince Harry discussed with New York Times columnist and DealBook founder Andrew Ross Sorkin about everything from fatherhood, philanthropy, and the press. So this is a completely different type of event that Harry has chosen to attend. I want to point out here that showing that there are two different types of events that Harry and Meghan are attending is presenting an image of two busy, influential figures that are pursuing separate ventures. For someone with narcissistic tendency, this could be a calculated move. And I want to tell you now, this is strategic, and I will describe exactly why it's strategic. Okay, so why would Harry even be interested in this DealBook Summit in New York City? It turns out this event aligns with his ongoing efforts to promote mental health awareness and advocate for meaningful societal change, particularly through his work with organizations like BetterUp and the Archwell Foundation. It also presents a high-profile platform for Harry to strengthen his personal and professional brand while discussing issues close to his heart. His participation is strategic. He is networking and raising awareness for his initiatives, and this contrasts with Meghan's focus on supporting her entrepreneurial endeavors, like her lifestyle brand, and honoring Tyler Perry at the Honors Hall or Honors Fall, whatever. Both events showcase their separate but complementary efforts to expand their influence and pursue their goals independently. Okay, I'm not going to make you wait any longer. I'm going to tell you exactly what my theory is, and then we'll finish up this article. These two have two goals. Meghan and Harry, as a couple, they have two goals. Number one, they need money. They need money in order to support the lifestyle that they want. The second thing is that they need to control how people are talking. They want to silence people. These two are achieving their goals at the same time, but they're doing it separately. Meghan is doing business adventures, entrepreneurial opportunities. She's merching things. This Portugal house that they supposedly bought, that was nothing more than a merching opportunity. They're getting kickbacks every time someone goes and buys a property over there, in my opinion. Meghan is good at merching stuff. That's what she did before the royal family. That's what she's done. Like it or not, that's what she does. Everything she wears, there's always price tags on the next day of where you can buy it and where you can find it. This isn't on accident. She's selling she is a walking commercial. She is a walking advertisement. I think when they're saying we have a professional separation, that means, Meghan, you go do the business side. You go try to sell stuff. Harry, you go work on our other objection. Sorry. I was going to say objection because I object to it. But Harry, you go work on the stuff that's going to make people stop talking badly about us. That's going to silence people. That's going to take away the rights of the freedom of speech of people. And I think Harry is a lot more sympathetic character. I think there's a lot more people that would maybe play. I mean, you guys, all of us in the community, we know what it is. Okay. But the general public, I think, would have a lot greater sympathy for Harry because of his mother, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the rest of this article, and you can see how he is manipulating the press just in this interview. He doesn't say it in those words, but I'm going to show you exactly how he's manipulating even during this interview. The article continues. During the sit-down, Prince Harry tackled the intense interest and speculation over his and Meghan's relationship status after he was asked to speak on it. The father of two kept it cool with a cheeky response playing into the question instead of skirting the subject. The article continues, and Harry is saying, apparently we've bought or moved house 10-12 times. We've apparently divorced maybe 10-12 times as well, he answered jokingly. So it's just like, what? referencing the countless unconfirmed rumors that speculate about him and his family in the press. Do you see this? Do you see the manipulation in this? He's making it a joke, and he's trying to destroy the credibility of the press because he's like, well, they've said it 10 or 12 times that we've moved in 10 or 20. They've said like 10 or 12 times that we've gotten divorced, and they've always been wrong. This is misinformation. This is why we need to control the press. That's what he's doing. He's making it a joke, but what he's trying to say is we need to silence people because of the inaccuracy of these statements. And this whole thing about professional separation, this could be another attempt at doing that, because they know if they say it's a professional separation, there are going to be people speculating that they might be getting divorced. So I think that the words that they're using are purposely chosen to try to make the press, the media, all of us here in the Megxit community appear incredible and spreading misinformation, and so we must be silenced. The article continues. More seriously, he explained, I've had a lived experience since I was a kid. I've seen stories written about myself that aren't exactly based on reality. I've seen stories about members of my family, friends, strangers, all sorts of people. He added, and I think when you grow up within that environment, you do find yourself questioning the validity of the information, but also what other people are thinking of that as well, and how dangerous it can be over the course of time. Do you see how they're trying to manipulate us? Do you see how these people are doing two joint ventures and how their goal is ultimately aligned with each other? These two, I mean, I don't know what it is that just clicked. I was reading this article and putting it side by side, these two events that they're attending, the two different ventures that are ultimately to support both interests of Harry and Meghan, to make money and to silence people. And I think they've recognized Meghan is the one that can likely do more of the merching and get more attention on that. And Harry's the one that can use his platform talking about the sufferings he's had and lived through because of the press and use that as a tool to try to silence us. So I'm sorry if I went like really passionate about this one. I had to make this video quickly because I saw it and I was like, this needs to be released. I apologize if it's not that interesting a video in terms of figures and images that I'm including in here. It's just I really wanted to get this out, and I'm really interested to know if you all are seeing this in the same way that I am. I mean, it's like a revelation for me. So I'm wondering if you see it too. If this was interesting to you, please like and subscribe. Please comment with your opinions. I'd love to know, do you see this too? And share it with your friends. And if this was interesting to you, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you all soon. Goodbye.